Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and it's time to let our boy Bardock spread his wings on the legendary Goku event. This is where our boy Super Saiyan Bardock is going to completely massacre and dominate. I do think this Bardock is probably, you know, within maybe, I don't know, like the top 20 units for the legendary Goku event. Something like that, I would assume. So, okay, so like what team builds I use and stuff like that, I don't really think is going to be too important, right? Like the Goku family category team, which is going to be one of the better places for Bardock. Obviously, he's going to be very, very good on here. I'm probably going to just rock him with, I think, Namek Goku. We'll try and let Namek Goku get slapped up so he can transform quickly. Now, AGL Bardock, of course, he does stack defense, right? But he only stacks defense in his base form, and then when he goes Super Saiyan, he does drop a little bit of defense, right? Because he goes from having a 120% defensive passive as base to having a 100% defensive passive in Super Saiyan, right? But he keeps all of the stack defense you had. I mean, honestly, I don't really have issues with the way this Bardock was designed. Maybe outside of the fact that maybe you could give him a little bit more in his base form, I think would have been okay. Again, just give Bardock a little bit more in his base form, because like right now, if you don't have a full low-class warrior like team build, I don't know, maybe he does hit fine. I don't know. It's like, I feel like you look at his info and he seems maybe a little bit underwhelming, but then like once you're actually using him, he does seem fine. And I don't know how long we will remain in base. I mean, we could honestly stay base form until probably like SCR UI Goku, and then at that point we can transform. I think that's probably what I'll do. Because remember, he is quite a bit stronger for the first 5 turns that he's in his Super Saiyan form. Like seriously. Okay. So I want to take damage, right? It's super important to take damage. So let's have Goku get hit right there before he actually uses his super attack and gets all the extra defense right there, right? We'll see, though. It's going to be up to Namek Goku getting hit in this phase or against that Super Saiyan 3 Goku, really, I think, in order for us to get below that 70% HP threshold. It's going to be tough. Oh! Okay, that's perfect. That's actually exactly what I wanted. We're still going to need to take more damage than that, but that was a pretty good start, right? So, Super Saiyan Bardock, right, for those first 5 turns is, let me see, he gets a 3 extra ki, 18% chance to crit, 18% chance to dodge, and reduces damage by 18%. He's going to have all of that active against those UI Gokus. And obviously, Int UI Goku will cancel the dodging, but that 18% damage reduction combined with his defense, which is going to be ludicrous, it's going to be very, very impactful. Like, again, Bardock, I would say, is within the top 10 best units for this mode. All right, so let's go ahead and see here. I'm curious if potentially this Goku could super attack Namek Goku right here. I think we'll actually be able to get the transformation into Super Saiyan Goku next turn if he supers right here. He does have to super, like, okay, it's probably already too late. This base form Namek Goku is, like, he's pretty good. It's just, you know, in the legendary Goku event, you really want to get into that Super Saiyan form. Super, of course. You know, it's annoying, right? That's why Namek Goku, like, falling below 70% HP is fine, but I really do wish that his transformation requirements was just, like, you know, no HP restriction at all. Just because the reason HP restrictions suck for, like, abilities is because they're not consistent, right? Like, even in something like Super Battle or something like that, it's just not consistent, like, where your health is going to be. So it just, you know, creates issues. Okay, this is good. So, Super Saiyan 4 Goku could get hit pretty hard right here. That's exactly what we're looking for. So, again, we have to fall below 70%. So, we're just above 80. So, if he would get super attacked, honestly, right here, we'd be good. Please, super. Just Goku, just super attack. Just super. Oh, come on. Now, I think the Goku and Gohan unit, they actually would take a little bit of damage right here. So, Goku, please super. Don't mess with me. What a joke. See, this is why I can't... Okay. This is why I cannot stand HP restrictions on transformations, and this is why Bardock has, like, the best, like, transformation condition there is, because you know what you're gonna get. You know exactly how it's gonna work out. What's Bardock's defense? 142k. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I cannot get the same type orbs with Bardock right now. We absolutely cannot do that. We're gonna heal up a lot. And again, his defense is just gonna continue to rapidly rise and rise and rise. Dude, super. Stop messing with me. What? Like, it's such a, it would be such a cool rotation to have, right? Okay, I mean, this will do some damage, I think. A little bit. We're below, okay, that worked, that worked. We're actually below the threshold we need to be. The only issue, though, oh, man. Okay, I hate that I have to get the same type orbs, but it's not going to be enough to push us above. Okay, perfect. We're looking good. Okay, cool. So we will be able to transform next turn. That's always like, anytime you use Namek Goku in this event, this is always the problem you get, is like, you know, trying to transform with him, because it's not easy sometimes. Like, I've gone up to like STR UI Goku before with Namek Goku not transformed, and then once he transforms that late, it's over for you, because he gets killed, because, you know, his defense isn't really that high as a Super Saiyan. He stacks it, right? And then he has that guard ability, but it's so inconsistent. It's just not... Guard abilities are so good when you've got them all the time. Like, if Namek Goku just had that guard ability all the time, I would love him. But right now, I would actually consider Namek Goku to be a unit that's overrated. Like, if we could say there's units that are properly rated, overrated, or underrated, right? I would say, like, the Blue Fusions, properly rated. Pretty much everyone has them as best units in the game, right? Namek Goku, I would say he's overrated. I would. Because he's super good. He is still super good, but I don't really put him on the same level that many other people do. He is very good, right? So, like, let me go ahead and take a look. What is his defense at right now? Yeah, 73k. But, okay, so Bardock is at 172k. Now, remember, the other cool thing about Bardock right now and what his defense is looking like is we're only on a double 130% lead, right, for defense. We're using the Goku family category with LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku's leader skill. And that's sort of the way that ends up working out for him, right, is that he's going to have lower defense than if he was on, say, his own team, but our health, that, like, having almost 600k HP compared to having, like, you know, 400k HP is just a huge difference, and I feel like it's going to benefit you a lot more in the long run for sure, right? All right, so we'll go ahead and let Bardock get one more hit, and then I'm probably gonna, actually no, we'll skip the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku phase, and let's just skip to Tech God Goku. Yeah. We'll do that. All right, so now we're going up against Tech God Goku. Let me see, Bardock's defense. Yeah, all right, so he's building up quite quickly, obviously. Now we're at the point where he's going to start healing a very, very decent amount just from getting those same type orbs. And then, of course, with Namek Goku, the two of them are going to be building up that defense. See, look at Namek Goku, only at 117k. Like, the fact that you have to transform with him to stack is annoying. All right, so double digits from God Goku there. After this was basically the last, you know, bastion for Goku to be able to damage Bardock, was right here, right? Because after this, at that point, like, Bardock is Gucci, like, because now, you know, we're going up against Blue Goku, who, of course, does not have type advantage over Bardock, plus Bardock is getting more and more time to build up. You know, there's no hurry to transform with Bardock. I mean, really, you don't have to transform with Bardock at all. It's kind of like Tech Trunks, how, like, you know, Tech Trunks, if you stay in his Super Saiyan form, is, like, ridiculously defensive, but once you go into his Spirit Bomb sword form, you know, that's where he begins to get super effective against all types, right? Which helps him out dramatically in damaging in UI Goku. But, like, for Bardock, you know, I mean, he'll do more damage as Super Saiyan, but, like, there's really no point. Like, you don't have, it's up to you, right? If you decide to even transform with Bardock or not, you can or you can't. It doesn't really matter, right? But his defense does it drops a little bit when he goes to Super Saiyan, but it's not going to be such a huge impact that it's, like, super, super bad or anything, right? So, like, definitely keep that in mind. And then he does get a lot of other effects, right? Now, in the Legendary Goku event, you know, the enemy we're fighting is not extreme. He's not Wicked Bloodline, so, like, Bardock's not going to incinerate him, right? I really think Saiyan Day probably would have been a really good time to introduce a Legendary Frieza event. I think it would have went very well with this Saiyan Day celebration, because then, you know, we could take this Bardock in there, right, and let him just absolutely destroy Frieza. Ooh, okay. I obviously would like to get a super attack with Bardock here, so we'll get one more super attack with Bardock, and then we'll skip to Blue Goku. Missing a super attack with Namek Goku, obviously not good. But, like, you see, Namek Goku, when he doesn't have that guard ability, man, ugh. All right, can I get an additional? No? Okay. All right, so we'll come back at Blue Goku, and we'll take a look at what Bardock's defense is. Again, I probably won't transform until we're up against STR UI Goku. That's where I'll transform. I think if Bardock got super attacked, he'd take damage here, but his defense is almost 300k at this point, I think. All right, so now we are going up against Blue Goku. So let's see, Bardock is at 281k. Now, I believe if we got super attacked, Bardock would still take damage at this point, but I don't think it'll be too bad. Namek Goku, however, if he doesn't have his guard ability, he will take a lot of damage. All right, so let's go ahead and see Blue Goku. Definitely doing double digits. Super attack would probably do maybe 100k-ish, I would say, to AGL Bardock at this point. Probably somewhere in that range. Now, we're also at the point here where, you know, again, Blue Goku will take us probably a couple turns to get through. I don't think I've had many double supers by Bardock up to this point either. I do want to point that out. And I did give my Bardock 20 additional because based off of the way he's built in his Super Saiyan form and his base form, I just felt like giving him additionals is probably going to be more beneficial to him overall. All right, Namek Goku did not get his guard ability, but that did not bother us, so we're okay. Okay, so that was against Blue Goku. Now let's go ahead and go to STR UI Goku. And at STR UI Goku, we'll probably go ahead and activate Bardock's transformation, right? We've waited long enough. His defense will be over 300k. Plus, when he supers as a Super Saiyan, he does actually increase his defense as well. So we'll skip to STR UI Goku now. Alright, so I think it's about that time. Let's go ahead and let Bardock do a little bit of damage at this point. So, yeah, 363k. You know, let's go ahead and use LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku's active skill as well. Why not? Why not? Let's just go ahead and have some fun, right? Again, one reason the LR Super Saiyan 4s are still so impressive even to this day is this right here. You know, when I did the no-item run with Super STR on Extreme Super Battle Road, you know, the active skills from Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta were huge. All right, so Bardock is at 363k defense, more than enough. It's going to drop down maybe to 330k, I would say, somewhere around there. But that's still going to be easily far within range of taking double digits from Int UI Goku's normal attacks. I think Bardock would maybe take 100k, 130k from a super attack at this point. Again, I could have kept him in base all the way through STR UI Goku. Yeah, down to 330k. But I felt like this would be good enough, right? Let's go ahead and get this 5-turn buff of damage reduction, dodging, you know, all this extra shit that Bardock is capable of doing. And let's see. I mean, super attack, of course, will do double digits right here. Actually, it probably... Yeah, this is double digits for sure. It's got to be. Yeah. Maybe it would be better to hold off on transforming a little bit, actually, because he only does get that damage reduction for 5 turns, right? So, like, you would want that probably against Int UI Goku. The dodging is probably not going to be that big a deal. Okay, there we go. Double super attack. Now, what is his defensive raise on super attack? Let me see if it's stated. Okay, so he gets a 30%. So, I mean, okay, so... So when he supers, his defense goes up by a little bit over 100k. Like, yeah, it's like 110k every time he super attacks, right? Like, that's the 30. Okay, because he was at 330k defense. His defense goes up by 30% when he supers. So he got 110k defense on a super attack. And then he double supered. So, I mean, even Int UI Goku after that would probably be doing double-digit damage on a super attack. So keep that in mind. We'll give him one more turn against this STR UI Goku, and then we'll go ahead and skip to Int UI Goku. Again, I do wonder if maybe I made a little bit of a mistake here. That's not a Dokkan attack, is it? Perfect. I do wonder if I made a little bit of a mistake not transforming, a little bit. Nah, this is fine. This is fine, because it'll be good to see, I guess, what Super Saiyan Bardock, how he can defend against Int UI Goku without having the damage reduction active, right? Although Gohan is tearing this Goku in half. But we're probably still going to get the Dokkan attack with Bardock on this next turn. And, I mean, let's see, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the first turn we have Bardock against UI Goku. I think he will still have his damage reduction active. So we could do 2 turns. We'll see one with the damage reduction, the 18%, and then we'll be able to see a turn where he doesn't have the 18%. The only way we'd be able to see the difference, though, is if Bardock actually got super attacked, right? That's the only way we'd actually be able to see. Have I used an item? I mean, because this is obviously now this is a pretty clean no-item run at this point. I don't know if I have. I mean, I've been cutting nonstop, so I'll probably just do a different no-item run. Yeah, this is a no-item run, okay. I'll do a different no item run, though, for the Goku family team, because I don't think I've done that. Like, that's the thing I do want to go through and do, right, is no item runs with the various category teams on the Legendary Goku event. But, like, now there's Extreme Super Battle Road to no item as well. And, you know, and Saiyan Day is just so busy. There's so many new units, right? Like, and then, like, LR Demon King Piccolo came out and the 50% supports. I'll get to it, but I am going to try and no item as many of the category teams going through the Legendary Goku event as I can. I think a lot of them would actually be pretty easy at this point because they've just released so many defensive stacking units on so many different categories. I don't think it'll be too bad. Wonder if I could do a transformation boost. I feel like if you just hide Cooler against the blue Goku, like, it probably would be able to be done for sure, because Cooler's just so powerful, right? Alright, so there's Bardock blowing this Goku away. Now, let's get 2 turns of Bardock against INT-UI Goku. Again, the first turn, he'll have damage reduction. The second turn, he will not. Alright, so now we're going up against INT-UI Goku. Again, Bardock at 330k defense. Pretty good. I feel like UI Goku is more likely to super attack either at the start or the end. So I'll leave Bardock in slot 1. What's Namek Goku's defense at? 183k is not as good as I would like, obviously. And then we have Future Gohan at the end here. So hopefully we could see UI Goku super, because I'm pretty sure Bardock does have his damage reduction active on this turn right here, right? He has 18% damage reduction. So with his 330, well, I mean, there's more like 430k defense, really. I'm going to be pissed if UI Goku supers in this middle slot right here. I'm going to be really annoyed, because I was thinking about putting Bardock there, but I was like, I feel like UI Goku usually supers at the start or at the end. Goku has his guard ability active, by the way. Yeah, he either supers at the start or the end. I'm curious if UI Goku will even super attack on this turn. Let's see if he supers at the end right here. Because he does like to do that quite often, right? Supers, like, in the last slot. It's one reason why runs of this can be difficult with certain teams. And no, he just didn't even super attack at all in that turn. Okay. All right, so let's get one more turn with Bardock. See if we'll eat a super attack or not, and we'll finish up. All right, so I am going to put Namek Goku at the start, even though I know what I just said. But he's only attacking once in that... Oh, he better not dare. There's no way he super attacks right away. Okay, good. Yes, 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 yes. I would have felt so stupid if he would have super attacked right there. But this is going to be even better for Bardock. Again, no damage reduction. But at this point, again, his defense jumps up to, you know, 400-something K. So if UI Goku super attacks, it's going to do almost nothing. He didn't super attack it. He is. Perfect. Perfect. Let's see how much... Again, Bardock got 110k defense from that super attack. So let's see what this will do. And it does 73k. That's pretty good. There you go. And again, if I had left Bardock in base form, like, all the way up to this point, that would have been double digits right there. So there you go. Bardock is very, very good. He will be very, very good in the Legendary Goku event, in Infinite Dragon Ball history. Like, you take all these different events, Bardock will be able to handle himself, I think, absolutely no problem. Bardock is just very, very strong overall. I think he's a very good unit. Currently, like, you know, I do think, upon taking some, you know, hearing some other people talk about it and stuff like that, I think I even saw people in the Dokkan subreddit saying it. It probably is better to rank units more so in, like, brackets or tiers than just, like, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? Like, Goresh was saying that as well. But, like, if I would put a number on Bardock for Dokkan Fest TURs, I probably would have him at 3 right now. And honestly, I might slide Beerus to 2 and have Cooler at 1 again. I mean, Cooler and Beerus, I think, are pretty close. But what, to me, helped Cool out a lot is Extreme Super Battle Road dropped, and Cooler, I think, is way better in there than Beerus. It's not even close. So, like, that extra sort of, like, the most difficult event in the game, I think Cooler is better than Beerus. So that is, like, extra bonus points to Cooler. And, like, they're pretty much neck and neck. Like, I feel like you could still make the case that Beerus is better, but you can make a very easy case that Cooler is better too, right? I think Bardock is in that grouping, but he's not quite as good as the other two. I have not taken Bardock into Extreme Super Battle Road yet. I do have to do that. We'll have to see how well he can handle himself. It's not going to be a fair assessment for Bardock, though, because the Super AGL stage in there is just way more difficult than all the other stages. Because Super AGL is so powerful, they made that stage ridiculous. So, there we go. Here was Bardock in the Legendary Goku event. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.